I just got done watching Donald Trump speak to the media, to the country at the airport. He just got indicted, and allegedly he just took a mug shot. I'm watching Newsmax right now live, and I just paused it real quick. Eric Boyling's show, and he just had Donald Trump Jr. And you guys heard what Donald Trump Jr. said about them not letting him into the spin room or whatever after the after the debates. Donald J. Trump. Vivek Ramaswamy said he's the best, president in the 21st century. That's up to you for you to decide or whatever. Guys, we're in a civil war, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you look at this from an American citizen standpoint, reading the Constitution, Declaration of Independence, being a patriot of this country, not worrying about the red or blue because you're forgetting the white. It's the red, white, and blue, and being an American first, and not a Democrat first, not a Republican first. You got to look at God, family, country, and what these people are doing, man. It's absolutely evil. What's going on in this country right now? It's evil. I don't care what side of the fence it is. Just like when the other side was in charge in 2001 and all that stuff was going on. They sent a bunch of people over to where after the what happened in 2001. I don't care what party it is, man. It's pure evil, ladies and gentlemen, and we are, make no mistake about it. And I'm not inciting violence, YouTube, but we are in a civil war. I'm not saying people are fighting in the streets and dying and all that other stuff. You don't have to be doing that to be in a civil war, but we are on the cusp of that, I believe. You saw what happened in 2020 when one side just decides to, hey, I'm just going to burn this city down and burn this and these businesses down or whatever. You saw what happened. Again, it doesn't matter what side of the fence it's on, man. These people are doing the best they can to divide and conquer us. Right now, if I had to choose, I would pick Vivek Ramaswamy as my president right now. But I'm hearing little things about him and George Soros. I'm going to look more into that he took some money from him. I got to look at that in the full context. I don't know if he's bought and paid for and a shill or whatever. I don't know. But if he's real, if he is what he says he is, he checks all the boxes for me. You know what I mean? I love Donald Trump and what he stands for. But again, and I know they'll do this with Vivek too, but Donald Trump makes people go crazy. I mean, Trump derangement syndrome is absolutely real. And, just the constant, my mother's got TDS, man. My daddy had TDS, God rest his soul. But the constant brainwashing that the lamestream media does and dragging his name in the mud is crazy. And again, they'll do it to Vivek too. If Donald Trump is not be able to run, because I don't think he's going to run. They're going to do something to him. My prediction is they're going to do something to that man that he's not going to be in the race. They're already saying that they want him out because he's not eligible. Everybody is thinking that the Democrats are failing right now, basically saying, oh, every time you indict him, his poll numbers are going up, and now they're saying that again, he's not eligible because of this and because of that. And that's true. His poll numbers are going up. But if they take him out of the race, what do you think is going to happen in this country? What do you think is going to happen on the red side if they either lock Donald Trump up or if they just flat out say he can't run and be the president? Again, I love Vivek Ramaswamy. I love that guy so far. But do you really think, and I'm not saying this as a racist thing, it just is what it is, but do you think a guy that looks like him, his color and his demeanor and stuff, and coming where he comes from, do you think a bunch of conservatives are going to vote for him? I don't think so. I could be wrong. If he was the Democratic side, that they would, because Democrats don't know what the hell they're voting for. I remember I seen this back in, I think 2008 or no, 2010 or 11, 12, something like that, where they were showing, it was 2011 or 12, when Barack Obama was going against John McCain, and they were showing people out in the streets that love Barack Obama no matter what, and they were giving the people John McCain's policies, saying that it was Barack Obama policies, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm with that," and they have no idea what the policies are. All they know is they like that guy. And I think if Vivek, because Vivek is really not, or Vivek is really not a Republican. You know, he has to choose to be that in the race, because, you know, you can't be a libertarian, you can't be an independent, and I guess he can't be a Democrat based on his policies, even though I think, you know, because MSNBC and all that would treat him worse than RFK Jr. But as far as the people that are stupid and don't know what's going on, they'd vote for him just because of the way he looks and the way he talks and stuff. But I think Vivek, again, because he's running in the Republican Party, it's going to be very difficult for him to run, because he's not a true Republican. I mean, look what he's doing. Look at all the shows and the medias he go on. You know, the media outlets, CNN, MSNBC. He takes on all incomers or oncomers, and he destroys everybody. You know, the Republicans, you know, to kind of take it easy on him, but he's American first, patriot type of guy. And I think the first time he ever voted, they said in 2020. Who cares about that? I think he's a libertarian, I believe. You know what I mean? So, and rightfully so. He may be trying to be the vice president. I think he should be. If Donald Trump was smart, if Donald Trump was, you know, survives this and is in the race, and Vivek becomes, he chooses him to be his vice president, and then Vivek can be the president for the next, 28 and 2032, because Ron DeSantis completely shot himself in the foot. He should have just sat back, been the best governor in the country, and stayed in his lane. But he just couldn't do that. And I'm just making this video because I'm very disturbed on what's going on in this country. Again, I'm not saying I'm in the middle. I'm not in the middle of the Republicans or Democrats. I used to say that. I say, oh, I'm an independent, or oh, I'm in the middle, or I'm a libertarian. I might be a little bit of all that. A little bit of I have a little bit of old Democrat in me, a little bit of conservatism in me. I'm a libertarian in certain ways. I'm fiscally conservative. I'm socially liberal, I guess. Do what you want to do. Stay on your grass. Stay off mine. But honestly, you can't do that right now because all the children and all the things that are going on. And again, the toothpaste is out of the tube, and there's no coming back from it, ladies and gentlemen. I think no matter what happens, if Trump wins, the Republicans are going to think they cheated, the Democrats again, because you know what happened in 2020. We all know what happens in 2020. If Trump wins, you know what the lefties are going to do. So no matter what, we are in a civil war. You know. So again, I'm saying this not to incite violence, because I do not want violence, YouTube. What I'm saying is you just have to be ready, ladies and gentlemen. And what do I mean by ready? Meaning you have to have your security with you. You have to make sure your family is safe. You have to make sure that you have everything you need in your home. And you have to make sure that if something happens, you can leave that area. Okay? Have plenty of water. Have plenty of fuel. Have plenty of the essentials you need. Or you may have to leave. Who knows? You know? But always stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Because the writing is on the wall. Because if tomorrow you woke up and all hell was breaking loose and everything everywhere around the country looked like what it did in 2020, but I'm talking about all over the country, are you going to be surprised? No, of course not. So again, guys, I was just going through some silver because Bitcoin is still down and silver went up a little bit. So I got some generic stuff that I'm going to get rid of to trade it in for some Bitcoin. That's one thing I love about Bitcoin is you can put your wealth literally in your brain, memorize the key phrase, and you don't have to bring these cold storage. You can go anywhere you want, bring all your wealth with you. It's going to be hard to carry all this stuff around. So, but yeah, stay ready. So you have to get ready. Look at the writings on the wall. Of course, enjoy your family. Don't, get too consumed with this stuff. I'm talking to myself now because it's hard not to sometimes. It's hard not to get consumed. But my goodness, man, we're in a timeline and a point of history that I never thought we'd see, man. I never ever thought we'd see this. So, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think is going on? And enlighten me. Tell me what's up, okay? I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.